What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Well, I think it's time that we start the budget build. So I'm gonna get this thing up to my garage and we're gonna start working on it and see what we got to work with. I mean, the first thing we're gonna do is pull the seats out, sweep it all out, and see how bad the floors are, and then probably get it up on jack stands and see how bad underneath is, because I haven't looked at this thing since it was parked here. I mean, technically I haven't looked at it at all besides what you see. So yeah, so we're gonna get this thing up to my garage and we're gonna start working on it. So let's get to work. Okay, so yesterday we got some progress done on the Samurai, so I'll just show you what we got done. So okay, so first thing we had, I had a helper pull the seats out and sweep it out, which I definitely found more rust than, I mean, technically it's always more rust, but as you can see, like the body mounts are rusted out here, both sides, and then over here too it's rusted out where the other body mount is, and the floors aren't the greatest either. So yeah, so she's pretty rusted. And then I saw all this stuff, which there was carpet back here which hit all this stuff. So yeah, so she's definitely rusted. We also pulled the axles out of it, so we ripped them out of it. Still got to pull the drive shaft, all that one. And then I just pretty much, a lot of the stuff was rusted and wouldn't come off, so I just ended up cutting a lot of the stuff with a cut-off wheel just to get it off. There's the front axle we got out, pulled the sway bar off. We did get it to run, but it's not running right. I put new plug wires on it I had laying around. I did have to buy spark plugs for it. So yeah, we did all that. Had to put a battery terminal on it. So yeah, so that's pretty much where we're at right now. So I guess the plan is for today is to keep tearing it down, get the springs off, get the shackles I cut, get them off, probably get the remaining exhaust off, and then also probably up here, probably gonna cut the stock shock off, the factory bump stop off. I saw this, I wasn't really happy about seeing this, but it seems like it's still solid. It's not rusted out or anything. Hopefully I can just grind it down and it'll be fine. So yeah, so that's what we're going to do today. I'll probably just put you guys in time lapse. And yeah, so once we get all this done, I'll come back and give you an update. So let's get to work. Got some stuff done on the Samurai build today. I mean, I'll just show you what we got done. Okay, so we ended up taking the rear bumper off because we really don't need that where we're going. So we pulled that off. I had my little helper grind down where the license plate was. It still needs a little more grinding down, a little more back here, but it's good enough for now. And then I had him cut off the factory shock mounts and bump stops, which I showed him how to do it on this side, and then he did the other side. I mean, it took him a little bit to get it done, but he got it figured out. Turned out pretty good. So yeah, bunch of stuff missing now. So I guess the next step is to figure out suspension. So I need to order bushings for them rear springs that I plan to put up front. The rear, I think I'm going to go with YJ springs in the rear, just because they'll ride better than rear springs, stock rear springs. Plus I'd probably have to make like a real long shackle to give it lift in the rear if I used stock rear springs. So that's pretty much going to be it for this video. I know it wasn't that exciting, but it's a work in progress. So next video, you're going to see us figuring out the suspension setup and hopefully getting the axles in it. I'm still not sure whether we go spring over or spring under. I want to try to keep it spring under to keep it low. And I think I did find some tires. Like I said, we're on a budget. And that reminds me, it's like when someone says budget, what do you guys think of? Like, how much money is a budget build supposed to be? I want your guys' opinion. Leave it in the comments below. Like, you have to remember, my plan is to put transfer case gears in this thing. Like, it's off-road purpose only. It's not just a beater, just something to take in the woods and beat the living crap out of it. I could have done that stock without doing any of these modifications. My plan is to build a budget-friendly off-road only rig, like a rock crawler, like something that can do that kind of good. So yeah, so I guess that's pretty much it for this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do, because it helps me out tremendously. And as always, thanks for watching.